Sister, you don't understand. The Harb family, they all died decades ago. The curse isn't coming from them.
Then what's happening to my family?
Come with me. There's something you need to see.
He led her to the old cemetery behind the village church, to a section she hadn't noticed before. A dozen graves, all with the same death date, October 15th, 1892. The Harb family, Abu Maroon explained. Yasmin, her parents, her brothers, her cousins, all dead the same night, 3 days after Yousef broke the engagement. Layla stared at the graves. How? Poisoned at their family dinner. But here's what the village elders never told your family. He pointed to a smaller grave set apart from the others. This is Yasmin's grave. But she wasn't poisoned with the rest. The inscription was almost worn away, but Layla could make out, Yasmin Harb, beloved daughter, died by her own hand rather than live in shame.
She killed herself, but not from shame, from grief. You see, she was in love with Yousef, truly in love, not just accepting an arranged marriage. When he rejected her so publicly, so cruelly, she couldn't bear it.
But there's more. The Mukhtar said, your Tita Mariam spent years researching your family history. She found Yousef's private journals hidden in your family's old house. Would you like to know why he really broke the engagement? Layla nodded, though she was beginning to fear the answer. Abu Maroon led her to an old stone house at the village's edge, the original Khoury family home. In a hidden compartment behind loose stones, they found Yousef's journal, written in fading Arabic script. Layla's Arabic was rusty, but she could make out the crucial entry, dated October 12, 1892. I cannot marry Yasmin tomorrow. Not because I do not love her, God help me, I love her more than my own soul. But I have discovered her uncle Khalil Harbs' plan. He intends to poison our wedding feast, to kill every member of both families and claim our lands for himself. I have seen the powders hidden in his house, heard him speaking to his conspirators. If I marry Yasmin, I doom not only myself, but my entire family, and hers as well. The only way to save them all is to break the engagement so publicly, so shamefully, that the wedding will be cancelled and the families will not gather. Better to be called a coward than to let everyone I love die for a madman's greed. The journal continued. I tried to warn Yasmin privately, but how could I tell her that her beloved uncle plans to murder her entire family? She would never believe such evil of him. So I must sacrifice our love, our happiness, our honor, everything, to save her life and the lives of all our families. May God forgive me for the pain I will cause her, but better she live in shame than die in innocence. Layla's hands shook as she read the final entry. It is done. I have broken the engagement. Yasmin looked at me with such hatred, such betrayal. The families are in uproar. But the wedding feast is cancelled. They will live. That must be enough. I will carry this secret to my grave. For if I reveal Khalil Harb's plot, it will split the village in half and bring violence upon all. Better to be remembered as a coward than to start a blood feud. I pray someday the truth will be known and our love will be understood. But Yasmin never learned the truth, Abu Maroon explained sadly. 3 days later, her uncle Khalil, frustrated that his poison plot had failed, decided to eliminate the Harb family anyway. He invited them all to a reconciliation dinner to discuss their family's shame.
The Khoury family will pay for this humiliation. I will restore our honor.
When all the family appeared to the reconciliation dinner that Khalil invited them for to discuss their family's shame, every single Harb was poisoned that night, except Yasmin, who was too heartbroken to attend. When she found her entire family dead, she believed it was God's punishment for her shame, for bringing dishonor to the family name through the broken engagement.
I brought shame to our name, and Allah punished my family. I cannot live with this guilt.
She took her own life that same night, never knowing that Yousef had saved her from the poison, never knowing that he had sacrificed everything for love.
So there was no curse from the Harb family?
No, but there are other forces in these mountains, older ones. Forces that seek justice when the truth has been buried too long.
The spirits you're dealing with aren't the vengeful Harb family, Abu Maroon said quietly. They're the protective spirits of all the women Yousef saved through his sacrifice. Not just Yasmin, but every woman who would have died at that poisoned wedding feast.
Then why are they hurting my family?
They're not, came a voice behind them. They turned to see an elderly woman approaching, Khalil's cousin, Boutros' wife, Maroon. Sister, she said to Layla.
The spirits aren't causing suffering, they're preventing it. The seizures, the white hair, the lost voice, these are warnings. Desperate attempts to stop what's really coming.